Yo, what up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and Kick channel. Make sure you subscribe and follow. We're gonna continue reading I'm gonna continue reading, or it is a book club kind of stream, right? So we are hopefully reading this book together alongside each other, and if not, then hey, welcome to the party. All right, so I'm gonna be reading silently, fucking Warhammer 40k Eisenhorn, the Omnibus by Dan Abnett. All right, there you guys can see the name of the the fucking book. Oh shit! Hold up, my bookmarker almost fell out. Here is the book that I'm gonna continue reading. All right, so the first little story was a short story called uh, let me Regia Occulta. So that was the first stream. We're gonna continue, and we're actually on Xenos. So this is like the first actual novel within the omnibus, I guess. One of the three big actual books that was put inside of this big ass chunky book. Like it says in the back, this has it brings together novels Xenos 1, Malleus 2. The third one is Hereticus and Magos, so that's the third one. As well as 4 short stories. So I believe we read the first short story. 3 more to go. Alright. Also, like, went through the table of contents and named and gave the page numbers to all the chapters and shit. And exactly which page it starts with. Anyways, we are. Alright, let's just continue. I am on page 28 on the top. So, read along. I'm gonna turn on the lights so I could actually read. And here we go. I'm going dark, you guys. I'm gonna turn off my mic, and any comments will show up. No, on this side right here. On this right here. Right here. I'm trying to get it correctly on the camera. It's right here on my left side over here. All right. So if you guys chat, then I'll pause my reading and answer any questions, or like we'll communicate, and then I'll get back to it. And look at my fluffy ass fucking puppers over there. Anyways, going dark. I'm on top of page 29 now. I am now on the top page of page 30. This these few pages are kind of confusing me because it seems like it reminds me of like Fallout or like you know how on the last stream, if you guys actually watched it, um, the beginning of the page or the Xenos novel looks like he's logging into a computer or some shit. So it looks like this. So he's logging in, case file number, enter authority code, validating. It says thank you, Inquisitor, and you may proceed, right? So I'm guessing he's looking at a bunch of pictures or files and shit on a computer, and it's like explaining to him like a couple of suspects and shit. So he's like, I'm guessing he's reviewing evidence or not evidence, but like when a crime's been committed or some shit, and they gather the fucking camera or the intel and they're going over it. I think that's what's happening. So I'm on the top of page 30. It's pretty short. Um, and then it actually goes into the novel, or like it's part of the novel, but whatever. Chapter 1 is basically next. All right, going dark. So I just finished page 30. At the bottom, it says image out, recording ends. So I think it's a collection, like files and collections of both, like video recordings and pictures, and I don't know. Maybe it doesn't talk about any video images and shit, but it has voices, basic voice recordings and shit. So it would like, I'm playing Space Marine, and you could collect like a bunch of voice recordings and shit. It's kind of part of as you go through your objective and shit, you could collect them. There's voice recordings of like people and shit, and you could basically gather information about what happened and shit before the Ultramarine got there. It's kind of like that. So it's a database that he went through, and now I'm on page 31, chapter 1, a cold coming, death in the dormant vaults, some puritanical reflections, and then going dark. My pupper's over there, or down there just sleeping, taking a nap, waiting for me to finish my stream so I could take her out. Fucking adorable. And the German Shepherd, my brother's German Shepherd, is on the couch, like, over there, just twitching and shit. Like, he's dreaming. He's, like, curled up, like how dogs curl up and shit when they sleep. And he's, like, fucking twitching. Like he's chasing a bunny or a squirrel or some shit. And he's going, like, like, barking in his dream. She be doing that shit too. It's fucking adorable. Anyways, back to the back to the fucking the book. I am now on page 32. So I'm on the top of page 33. Freaking Eisenhorn is in some tombs called the Processional 212. I guess it's a hibernation tomb. There's custodians there, kind of guiding them through, and they come across like a dead custodian. Uh, he is with some female named Vibin or Vibin, and I think they're looking for, like, their suspect is iClone. Just here on the top of page 33, it says iClone had evaded me for 6 whole years. I studied his methods every day and dreamed of him every night. Now I can smell him. So I don't know who iClone is and what kind of species he is, but I guess that's who they're looking for right now. Page 33. Going dark. So at the bottom of page 33, Eisenhorn. So I've figured out his age. He's 42 years old. One of the sentences says, "I'm 42 standard years old, in my prime by imperial standards, young by those of the Inquisition." So I guess people in the Inquisition are old as fuck. Uh, and he's like fucking uh, describing himself, his reputation. It says here, reputation for being cold and unfeeling, but he's. Some have called me heartless, ruthless, even cruel, but I am not. Or it says I am not beyond emotional response or compassion. But he has like a virtue that basically um he can control his emotions and shit, cause it matters. Shit happens, bad shit happens all the time, and he needs to basically stay frosty. I'm trying not to read everything verbatim and shit. I'm just trying to give you a summary. If you guys want to actually like fucking get all the meat, cause it's good reading. You guys need to get the book your guys itself. I'm just summarizing it like an amateur would. All right. And then he comes across the female, his partner Vibin, who he's been with for like 5.5 years. It says, and she's basically face down on the face down ass up. No, she's face down, bleeding, and the hibernation chamber is like super cold, like a fucking freezer or some shit. He describes Iclone has like 8 other men with him, or 7 other men with him helping him out and shit. So 8 enemies total, 8 or 9, I don't know. Whatever. He's got a bunch. He's got a team of people and shit. So, um, and then Vibin and the Inquisitor, fucking Eisenhorn, are fighting them, kill some of them off. Um, but they got separated. Vibin is like in comms communication somehow. I don't know what kind of communication. They have a headset on or some shit in their hood, and she's calling out to him saying Eisenhorn, like she needs help. So he comes across her, like I said, she's bleeding and it's so frozen, like so cold that the blood is making her stick to some sort, either the surface of the ground, because it says she's face down. So uh, I don't know if she's dead yet. But it says here, I stared down at her body for a moment. I believe I may have uttered her name. So he's like giving details about her as if, like, like in a movie or anime or whatever, a TV show, they're like having a recollection of when they met someone. That's what the writing is on this page is like. So I'm just guessing, but she's either dead or dying. I don't know yet. Page 34 now. I'm going dark. I apologize. So something like the communication or the earpiece, whatever, is called a Vox link. I think so. I think that's how they communicate, like the technology that they use to communicate with each other. I don't know. Vox link. going dark again. Well, I'm on the top, page 35. Looks like she's dead. He called in comms and let he let someone know that she died. Let me let me see if I could try to. He used a certain language called glossia, which is a certain language. It said he used glossia, an informal verbal cipher known only to myself and my immediate colleagues. Most inquisitors develop their own private languages for confidential communication. Some more sophisticated than others. So the communication, I don't think it's through technology. I think it might be through technology, or it might be their psychic or fucking powers, or both. I don't know. But he's using a different language to basically um, call back to HQ and let them know that his partner died, and the person at the other end is like fucking sad as fuck, or pissed off. Midas Botanicor, I think. Yep, I think he's talking about Midas Botanicor. Anyways, well, she died, and Eisenhorn is on a path of revenge to go kill iClone. I'm on top of page 35, going dark. Oh yeah, it also names the planet or the place that she's from Tornish. So she's Tornish. Let me just make sure I got that right. Common practice on Tornish. She informed me. Okay, so she's from Tornish. I just don't know whether that's a planet or a country on the same planet or a continent or I don't know. Going dark again. Alright, so I think I am done with the first chapter. I'm on page 36 now, but I'm gonna go over some stuff on page, yeah, chapter 2 now. So the first chapter at the very last fucking paragraph, it describes him. He describes himself and like giving a fucking profile of who he is. Um. So you have me then pictured Gregor Eisenhorn, Inquisitor. He's a Puritan Amalathian. He's 42 years old standard, an Inquisitor for the past 18 years. So he's been on the job for 18 years. He's tall and broad at the shoulders. So he has broad shoulders, strong, resolute. I have already told you of my force of will, and you will have noted my prowess with a blade. So he's good with the sword. Apparently that sword like lights up, fiery, like a fire sword and shit. I don't know how. I don't know if it's magic or if it's kind of like a lightsaber. Once he presses the button, flames on. He says, what is there? What else is there? Am I clean shaven? Yes. My eyes are dark, my hair darker and thick. These things matter little. Come and let me show you how I killed iClone. So he's gonna talk about how he killed him. So yeah. He's pissed off. He's gonna get revenge. For the Emperor. Alright. Is it Emperor? It is for the Emperor, right? He's an Inquisitor. Imperium. Yeah, for the... We believe the God Emperor has a divine plan. Oh. So this is during his reign, or is it after? Because I thought they can't have religion and shit. Or like he does... The Emperor doesn't want people to have religion and believe in only science, apparently, according to like YouTube fucking lore and shit by Luton09, right? So I'm trying to figure out. He also says that like some people still revere him as a fucking god regardless. um but whatever, for the Emperor, I guess. All right, I'm on chapter 2, page 36. The Dead Awake, Botanicor's Temper, Elucidations by Amos. Alright, so another person is gonna get revenge too? I don't know. Maybe he's on the way? Going dark? Did I say Botanicor? So his name is Betancourt, not Botanicor. Betancourt. Alright, so I'm on the top of page 37, but so far, this fucking, this place that they're in, the 212, is a hibernation fucking place, right? So they're in cryogenic hibernation and shit. There's a bunch of people in there. And because of fucking iClone, there's a shit ton of people, like, fucking about to die. And they're stuck in, like, their containers wherever they're in. And, Eisenhorn's all like, oh shit, well, there's no whatever, cryogeneers, and like the medical team is not there, so they need to basically get injected or some shit with uh biofluids, warming biofluids, or some shit like that. Basically to fucking uh medic medications or shit that they need after cryogenic sleep, and they need a whole team to for all these people too. So he's contemplating. Oh shit! Well, he could try to go to like the control room and try to free them, but if he frees them, he's not a fucking medic. He's not a cryogeneer. He doesn't have any of the supplies to even save them. So he's like they're gonna suffocate and die basically because they haven't awoken properly with the proper medical team and cryogeneers on hand. So they're all those people are pretty much fucked. And the number, let me see if I could fucking hibernation sickness trapped in their caskets, warming biofluids, inject stimulants or massage paralyzed extremities. So there's a shit ton of side effects and shit. Oh, he's saying because of iClone's efforts, 12,142 members of the planet's ruling class were being roused early into the bitter season of dormant and roused without the necessary medical supervision. I had no doubt that they would all suffocate in minutes. So, that's a shit ton of people about to die because of iClone. It also mentions that he doesn't know why iClone is doing it. Like what the point is. Something about it's not a unusual thing for a follower of chaos. A mass killing was nothing unusual for a follower of chaos. But why is iClone doing this? Is basically he's asking himself. He's trying to figure out. He's a detective, right? So he's trying to figure out what the fuck, what's his plan? Like, why is he doing it? I'm on top of page 37. Alright, I'm on page 38 now. Yeah, 38. So, he's going after fucking Cyclone, right? He's seeing a bunch of fucking people out of hibernation in pain and shit and like dying slowly and horribly. And, um, yeah, apparently Cyclone also has either, it doesn't say psyker powers, but like they're, I know how psychers are able to like use telepathy, not, yeah, telepathy and control people's uh, actions and shit. Like fucking take control of their mind, basically. Apparently, iClone also has the same ability, and it's I don't know his training and shit, but it says he has the same resilience as him. Um, so he wasn't able to use like his powers on iClone, but he was able to use it on two of his guys that were also like shooting at him. So they came out in the hallway and he basically fucking headshotted one or both of them or whatever. He fucking killed two of them and he's still running after iClone, and he's there. It's basically a running shootout. So they're like, yeah, it's like an action movie and shit. Like he's trying to fucking catch him and shit, fucking commando style, like Arnold Schwarzenegger commando style. Anyways, whatever. Or pick your fucking famous actor, fucking uh, Jean Claude Van Damme, whatever, in Universal Soldier. He's going after him, and he's firing and shit, and it like barely misses him apparently, and like all this fire that's going back and forth and shit, and some of them are hitting like the containers and shit, and people in there, and fucking like silencing them, like killing them, right? They're killing the people that are stuck in the hibernation thing. So like some of them are like, "Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!" They're like fucking screaming shit, and some of them get shot at by iClones or iClones fucking men that he has control over because has like mind control powers. And yeah, fucking shit's happening, and then he's hearing all this screaming and shit from all these people that are fucking dying slowly and like painfully. And yeah, he's doing all this while trying to catch iClone and shit. So he's still running after him. So I'm on page 38. All right, I'm going dark again. Actually, it's like almost an hour for this stream, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna continue off of page 38 on next stream. All right. All right. Let me put this off to the side. All right. Well. How do you guys like these streams? I mean, I like it because it kind of like forces me to like, or it forces me. It makes me feel like I'm not entirely wasting my time just reading to myself and shit. I'm kind of fucking like story time with whoever views this fucking video or live stream when I'm live. Uh, yeah, freaking any comments during the live chat and shit. Like, wait until I freaking stop streaming. Go to my YouTube or Rumble, and you go comment on those videos, and they'll stay on there so I can read them if you guys want other people to read them and conversate with each other or with me. If I see them and shit, I'll get notifications on my phone. I'll be able to comment whenever I have the time. Sometimes I read it and ignore it. My bad. I'm human. I can't fucking I can't be doing that all the time. But hey, if I comment back, one of the few, one of the proud, one of the few. Anyways, yeah, I live stream on YouTube, on Rumble, Twitch, and Kick. So make sure you subscribe and follow those channels as well. Links are in the bio or about section, and that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying I'm enjoying the book so far. It has a like I, I'm stopping and trying to like summarize the shit horribly, I might add. I'm summarizing it so that one, I don't get copyrighted. I can't read everything word for word. I can't actually like story time reading shit live on YouTube, which is fucking retarded. Cause I remember being a kid and like teachers or going to the library and they have like these book sessions where they read to the kids and shit, or I read to younger kids or stuff like that in public libraries, but you can't do that on a live stream because you'll get copyrighted. Your videos will get taken down, and then this fucking shit. I don't know, fucking policies and shit. It pisses me off, but whatever's. People gotta make their money. It's like, don't you think doing these kind of things would make you more money? Make people want to go out and actually buy the movies, buy the movies or media or entertainment, books, and watch it, read it themselves? Wouldn't that make them more money? Because obviously, like, I'm an amateur explaining it. Even if I spend time to make fucking awesome videos and shit on YouTube, they would still want to. Anyways, whatever. Moving on. Have a good one, you guys. Thanks again for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.